as long as I'm having fun with it. You know, it's definitely pressure no matter what, and I'd rather have all the pressure all at once. You know, I know I'm dangerous everywhere, so.
Hello, Thug Rose Namajunas, or should I say, Damnanunjas? Am I right? No? Okay. She has the cool, nonchalant mental disposition of a French runway model. And honestly, I think she's pretty enough to be one. With plenty of comments all over YouTube reinforcing this, but it doesn't appear to be something she cares about. Even chopping off all of her hair, part of the image people were praising because it was getting in the way of her fighting.
In the most gangster fashion ever, Rose, she cut her hair off. This was the quote: "The shit's in my way at practice, cut it off."
There's only one thing this woman cares about, and that's victory. Light on her feet, calm and flowing, her tread towards that end is ruthless. Rose is fitting, for the thorns are just as real as the petals. Let's dive a bit deeper into her style. Rose has one of the strongest mental dispositions I've ever seen in the women's division. When you look into her eyes, it's the same ice-cold gaze you see in Gegard Mousasi, Gunnar Nelson, Conor McGregor, Fedor Emelianenko. It's how the martial artists of old have always told you to be. Pure calmness. With it, she indicates presence to the moment, thus laser-like focus to the problem at hand, fluid movement and flow state. She is a warrior who doesn't just fight and flow. Based upon her personality, I believe she lives in it. Rose is a karate and taekwondo black belt and a jiu-jitsu brown belt. It appears that the synergy between these arts have perfectly complemented her overall style. She has a strong awareness of her legs paired with this serpent-like flexibility, allowing her to contort to the vulnerabilities of her opponents at will. Physically gifted on the ground with more options than her opponents due to the range and awareness in which she can manipulate her body. She also has a very natural, light way of moving on the balls of her feet. Very elusive, using that smooth in and out movement paired with jabs and high kicks to pressure. She's also strong at committing with a jab cross, then moving out back to safety, or clinching confidently into her jiu-jitsu. A very strong style all round.
I know I'm dangerous everywhere, so.
Notice how Rose moves in and out. She steps forward, and when she's in striking range, she transitions her weight to the lead foot and springs away. She does this to get a feel for her opponents while probing for reactions. In this instance, Paige is off balance for a moment, and using that window where she just recovered, Rose feints her left into a cross, landing it virtually for free. Here versus Watterson, it's very simple, but knowing Watterson has a strong emphasis on oblique kicks, Rose is more hesitant stepping into striking range. Because Michelle Watterson is standing as a southpaw, Rose steps to the outside of Michelle's foot to cover the distance, gauges with her left as she winds back an overhand. Michelle sees it coming, easily slips it, they clench up, to which Michelle muscles in a hip toss. She's very strong, but like a python, Rose forms against Watterson's back, hooks her left leg over Michelle's hip, whilst her right foot traps the right ankle. From here, it's just a waiting game, waiting for the lactic acid to build up in Michelle's arm. As Rose guards her face and carotid artery with her right arm, pulling, pushing Michelle's head, breaking up grip with her left, slowly cranking her head out, with time on her side.
For me, like you saw in a JoJo fight, I kind of welcomed the takedown, you know, because I knew I had a strength there.
In this instance, Rose taunts Michelle's oblique kick, discouraging her from using it, and it actually works. Michelle uses an approach uncharacteristic to the rest of the fight, feinting her left hand into a shot, to which Rose posts and attempts to counter, but pulls back, seeing a roundhouse, taunting after it's deflected. You can tell the taunt affected Michelle, as she threw a telegraphed spinning hook kick, also uncharacteristic to how she's been fighting throughout. It's almost as if she's saying she's more than just an oblique kick. This implies she's reacting based upon ego evoked by Rose opposed to what the moment calls. We always have moves that feel adequate to the moment based upon what we trained over and over again. But if you move away from that feeling, that instinct, and respond based on ego because your opponent manages to trigger you, it's almost as if you're restricting that natural flow of all the work you built with your coaches and teammates. I want to replay this sequence as I found it very beautiful, as if the two were dancing. Michelle comes in with a lead hook and Rose posts away, but it lands on Temple, clean. To which Michelle tries to follow up with an oblique kick, predicting Rose would back up from the pressure, hoping to catch her with it. But she sees Rose come forward instead, winding back her right. This surprises and scares Michelle, causing her to tilt further away in an awkward position. She's on one leg. Her fear in that moment put her in a bad position, and she doesn't have the mobility, the balance, or position to address what comes next. Overhand cross, dazed, with her back facing Rose, taekwondo roundhouse. Michelle stiffens up, concussed. But despite the concussion, she's a warrior, hangs on for dear life. But the pressure-evoking frontal lobe shutdown on top of the concussion, like a boa constrictor, it's only a matter of time until it wraps itself around you, and the lights just go out. Both of these warriors are absolutely incredible. Respect to both of them, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to watch you guys fight. Rose Namajunas is one of the warriors coming forward and evolving the women's world of competitive martial arts, and to that end, damn it, Pat Barry. I'm so jelly, dude. Going home to that when I'm going home to this. Now, on the real, you're a cool guy with a great sense of humor. I can see why she loves you, and I can tell there's a lot of love between you two. You guys complete each other in a way, or at least that's what I feel. Highlighting, there truly is no I in any great warrior. Greatness is always a team effort, man or woman. Love. The world needs more love. P.S. Pat, I hate you. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you did. It's good karma, and until next time, peace.